Hey guys, so they just added a new button in the game, and I thought let's check it out together. So it's about more features, and there's a questionnaire, so maybe it's a poll or something for people to give their opinion. I don't know, we'll check it out. Select your language. It's a shame that you can't select more than one, in my opinion, because yeah, I don't know if I should pick my mother language or yeah, for the stats and the data, I think that I should pick French. So maybe they will put in more effort for the French community. So yeah, I'm just gonna submit French right here. And oh, okay. The questions are in French since I picked French. I'm gonna cancel this, and you joined rich. Can I redo this or something? Because yeah, it okay. I'm fucked. I shouldn't have come back to it. So this is also a problem. Like, if you don't complete the questionnaire, you can come back to it. So guys, make sure that you complete it before you try to quit, because you can't go back to it halfway. So yeah, I'm fucked. I'm gonna send a message to the communication team, because I think that my opinion matters for this, and I should be able to answer. And yeah, I didn't expect the questionnaire to be in French. Like, yeah, it makes sense in a way, but yeah, I didn't expect them to translate the questionnaire in all languages. It's really good that they did, and yeah, well, end of the, oh no, I know how we are going to do this. I'm just gonna open the other app, and we are gonna complete the dictionary, the questionnaire on the other account. Okay, so this time I just have to make sure that I pick English language, because I don't want to show you guys the questionnaire in French. But it would be cool that you like the question there, in my opinion, should be what is like your mother language, and then you can choose the language of the questionnaire since they translated it. And so yeah, you can pick on the language it displays. I think it would be better. Anyway, questionnaire rewards. Okay, you get some little reward for completing the questionnaire. So this is cool. Like, you are not totally wasting your time. I mean, even without reward, you are not wasting your time, because obviously you give your opinion on the game, which will help improving it. But yeah, it's cool that you have some incentive to do the questionnaire. Anyway, please give your rating for this Sacred Wish Tree event. So this is the last event, or what I called the spending event, because to me it's not an event. It's just you throw money and that's it. There is no event to it. So the rewards were not half bad. I'd say it's a 4 or maybe a 5. I think it could be better. With the money it costs, it could be better, much better. So I won't give them 5. Interface, it's quite basic. It's easy to use. It's intuitive. There is one thing though that I didn't appreciate, and it's the fact that sometimes you have red dots, but it's not just for this interface. Like some others, you have the problem. You have red dots even though you have nothing to get. So another 4 right there. And then there's the event settings. I don't even know what it means. Like, there is nothing there were no parameters in the events. And now that I think about it, for the interface, it was kinda misleading on some things, like the jackpot, what you could choose and that kind of thing. Maybe they could have explained it better. So yeah, definitely a 4 out of 5. Event settings, I don't know what it refers to. And for the rules, I think it's a solid 5. Like, most of the things seemed pretty clear to me, but maybe you guys will have another opinion. If you complete the questionnaire, don't vote like me. It's a personal thing, so yeah. Please give your rating for Super Croak. The appearances, in my opinion, looks cool. The stats or effects are awful. Maybe I'm a bit harsh on that note, but if you take into account the cost of the beast and what you get out of it, I mean, it's cool that the gap isn't too huge, but for the money it costs, it really isn't interesting. And the fact that the beast is only defense oriented is a huge meh on my side. So I don't know, maybe a 1 or a 2, but definitely not higher. Maybe I should give a 2 because I don't want them to release like beasts that are way too OP compared to the F2P ones, because the gap is already huge. But it's not good either. Like, the fact that it's only oriented around defense is really bad for something that is so costly, in my opinion. But yeah, maybe 2 is better actually, rather than 1. And for the background settings, I don't really know what they refer to, but if it's like the beast interface or something, then maybe there are some things that I can criticize. But yeah, okay, I don't know what it refers to, so maybe I'm just gonna vote for the average vote, like the middle ground. But yeah, I don't know. These questions are really unclear, this one and event settings. This one, because there was no settings to set for the events. And yeah, I'm just gonna vote the middle ground there, but that's because I don't even understand the question. You're rating for Growler Kunpen. So this was the hero. I think that he looks really cool. The fact that he has a bear, a beast, and yeah, the overall design, I'm a big fan of it. I think that overall in the game, the designs are really cool. Yeah. Stats or effects. So I did a review of Kunpen, so I'm not gonna elaborate too much on the hero right there. If you want more details, please check the video out about Kunpen. But the stats and effects are really cool. But again, I really think that the price, he is overpriced in my opinion, because since he's a nuker and a damage dealer, you want to star him up a lot, because you want to increase his damage as much as possible, and to do so you have to star him up to at least 2 star, and to star a hero you will need an additional copy. Like, you need 1 copy to unlock the hero, obviously. Then you need a second one to get the 6th skill to upgrade the amount of warriors. This is a must-have. So you need 2 copies, and then you need a third to unlock the 1st star, and then work on the 2nd, 4th, and yeah, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th star. So with 3 copies of the hero, he is usable and he is really good. But if you only have 1 or 2, you won't do much with it, because he will be lacking compared to F2P heroes, because you won't be able to star him up. So in the end you need 3 copies, and this is hella expensive in my opinion to get 3 copies. And he is really cool. He's really cool because he's a nuker and he focuses on the backline. So he focuses on the enemy damage dealing, and he's got a speed boost, so he will probably hit first and really deal heavy damages on the backline. So it's really cool. It's a really cool hero, and the stats and effects are really cool. So I'm gonna vote 5, but the price, it's overpriced in my opinion. It really is overpriced. But yeah, developers gotta make money, and in a way it's cool also that it is so expensive, because it also means that very few players will have it, or maybe not very few, but like it's not too easy to get it. But I think they could do more effort. Like, they should reduce it a bit. At the moment it really is meant for a handful of players, and yeah, the prices are just crazy. That's my opinion again, guys. If you have another one, just vote something else. And yeah, I would be happy to hear your opinion on this question. So don't hesitate to come on my Discord to discuss them, or just comment in the YouTube video. Anyway, background settings. We are back to a question that I understand nothing of. So I'm gonna try and not answer at all. Maybe it is what I should have done for the other two, the two other ones. But yeah, I'm gonna. I think that at the end of the questionnaire, they will ask me to complete the questions that are blank. But I don't know. I will try. Do you wish to get Super Croc or Kunpen from this sacred wish tree? I mean, yes, but with the current stats effects and the price involved, I'd say no. So maybe, yeah, I think the answer is yes. But do you approve of the rules of this event? If by rules they mean how it works, then no, I definitely don't approve. There is literally no incentive to the event. It's not an event, it's just a money grabber, which I'm fine with. But they were giving off points for, like, you could get the points to open chest in the tree if you were reaching the 500 points of daily activity, which is cool because F2P can get there. So that was a cool aspect, and you were getting one for free from logging in. So this is cool, but they should have added more things to do for the free-to-plays, like maybe increase the gap, like for points, if you want to keep a certain balance or something. But yeah, we should have been able to actually do some things to earn points beside the daily logging and daily activity things. Like, you can't call it an event if you just have to spend and nothing else. So this is my opinion. So if rules equal how the event works, then I'm sorry, but no, I don't approve that. I don't approve that. But if it concerns the general rules, then I don't even know what the question means, because there were no rules as far as I know, except like the time period to do the event and that kind of stuff. So yeah, if I understand the answer as I understand it, then no, it's a no. I don't approve how the event works. In your opinion, what aspects of the event settings are irrational? Okay. Lock your belt seat, guys, because I have a lot of things to say, and I already said a lot. So yeah, what are the options out there? I think it's gonna be hard to only choose 2 items depending on what they. Okay, too few sources of sacred tears. Definitely, this is a big yes. Yeah, I think I will want to check them all. I haven't. Yeah, irrational content of limited packs. I think that is fine, actually, because I already did a video about this event, but the max of the max points was not 400. You could go higher and you would get additional rewards from doing so. So the packs were not limited. Like, to get everything you had to spend a shitload of money, and I don't think that. Yeah, the content was fine. The grand prize is not appealing enough. So I think it is appealing, but it always comes down to the amount of money you have to spend to get it. Like, the probability to get it for free is so low that, I mean, it's possible, it is always possible, but the probability is so low that if you really want a chance to get it, you have to spend. And if you take the spending into account, then to me, the grand prize is not appealing enough, because the amount of money involved is way too big. But yeah, since we have to choose 2 items, maybe it is not the most important. Let's review the other ones. So event rewards other than the grand prize are not appealing. I can't agree to that. Maybe it's the only point that I like the event is good, in my opinion, is that beside the grand prize, you had some really nice reward with legendary scrolls, part for statues like the Ore or the Flawless Emeralds and that kind of stuff. So no, I think that the side rewards were quite good, but yeah, I think that the last one is much better. It's too hard to get a grand prize, in my opinion. This is, and if okay, I'm so wary every time I click on something right now, because I'm so afraid that the questionnaire will just close if I click on something wrong that I don't want to. Okay, if you click on other, you can elaborate. So maybe I should just click on other and like write a huge feedback. Maybe this is what I should do. But too few sources of sacred tier, definitely, and I think that I'm gonna write everything in there. I hope that we are not limited in terms of character and that kind of stuff. But yeah. Question 8. What rewards do you wish to get from our limited time events in the future? Limited appearances. Okay, so I guess this is hero skin and that kind of stuff. Legendary recruitment scrolls we can already get. Resources, it's the list of players' problem, in my opinion. Speed ups, same. So I think it's between these 3, and you can choose at most 3 items. I don't even know why this question is there. Like, it's obvious, and we can maybe choose the other section, but yeah, I don't know. To me, this question is kind of ridiculous. Like, no one is gonna ask for legendary scrolls. I mean, any people with little knowledge in the game knows that this is bullshit. So yeah, the only thing that we might want over limited appearances and heroes and beasts might be hero badges, the promotion badges, maybe some natural essence or statues already, that kind of stuff, but you can already get them, so something that is limited is much more interesting anyway. So yeah, this question is useless in my opinion. Do you have any comments or suggestion for a limited? Okay, so I think I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say that it is too hard to get the grand prize, and here in question 9, I'm gonna drive them crazy, because I have a lot to say, as you can see. And select your gender, male or female. So it is for the statistics for them. If you prefer not to say, it is cool that you have the option. And I was about to say something, but I will just leave it at it. Like, I like the fact that it is only male and female right there, but or I prefer not to say. I honestly I am quite curious. I hope that they release the results of this study. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I click on submit, if it ends or if there are more questions. I'm gonna pause the video, write my answer for the 9th question, and I will be back to it. Okay, I wrote my answers for the 9th question, and I'm gonna click on submit, and we will see if we have more questions. Okay, so as I thought, you are forced to answer. You can't leave anything blank. So background settings, I don't even know what it means. I'm gonna vote the middle ground, and I'm gonna submit. Submitted successfully. Okay, so 10 questions. Some are very unclear to me. Some are even useless to me. But I mean, it is useful to them because they can see what people want for the events, like the resource thing. But yeah, it's kind of a joke. Like, anyone who plays the game a little knows that this question is, like, the answer is obvious. But yeah, it's cool that they ask people their opinion. I just hope that they don't ask just for the show and that they will take it into account in the future. I really encourage every player to give the feedback and answer the questionnaire. And on my end, I'm gonna tell them that if you close the questionnaire without submitting it, you can go back to it. Which is like, imagine you have an internet problem during the questionnaire or anything, you can get back to it, and I think they should improve it. I mean, obviously your questionnaire is bound to your player ID, so I'm sure that they can tell if you have already completed the questionnaire, or if you quit it with blank things. You should be able to get back to it, like on my main account. Anyway, give me guys your opinion about this questionnaire, about the event and that kind of stuff. Don't forget to subscribe on the channel, like the video if you liked it, and yeah, comment, join us on Discord to discuss that kind of things. I always try to give your feedbacks to the communication team so they can relay to the developers afterward. So yeah, join us on Discord, guys. It is where everything happens and everything is being submitted to the developers, so it's really good conversation to join and it helps the game. So yeah, anyway, see you guys, and yeah, catch you on another video.